Today on Florida Sport Fishing.
Fine eating fish.
Monster tilefish, monster yellow edge grouper, Pulley Ridge, 150 miles out in the Gulf, 600 feet of water, and that is what you're gonna get right there. Ho ho, what on?
CB Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler. Powered by Mercury Marine.
There's a sailfish, already got a bite. Ridiculous.
Another one on, another one on. Woo! Nice, that's what it's all about right there. Yeah! Oh, look at that, look at that.
Florida Sport Fishing utilizes and proudly endorses Ghost, the global leader in boat security, monitoring, tracking, and surveillance. VMC. Tired of missed strikes? Fish the hooks the pros fish. Fish VMC. Fortress. The world's best anchor. Stronger, faster, lighter. Motor Guide. The most dependable trolling motors on the water. And Stingray Tackle. Shop where the pros shop. Shop at stingraytackle.com.
Hey guys, welcome to Florida Sport Fishing TV. I'm Captain Mike. I'm here with my co-host, Captain Carlos Rodriguez.
What's going on, guys?
Guys, we've got an absolutely sick episode in store for you today. If you're just joining us, it's day 2 of our Pulley Ridge adventure. We're on the Yankee Captain's legendary party boat sailing from Key West. These guys have revolutionized and pioneered dry Tortugas bottom fishing for the last 30 years. I mean, they're absolutely the best in the business. But over the last year, they've been exploring and fishing a new area called Pulley Ridge. It's about 140 miles, way into the Gulf, way offshore, and these are just waters that are untouched, Carlos. I mean,
Deep water, bottom fishing mecca, pretty much.
Absolutely incredible. It's one of the deepest reefs in existence, and it's just loaded in life. We spent the whole day yesterday deep dropping. We had a phenomenal day. I mean, how many different species did the guys on this boat catch?
I lost count, man. We can't count them on 2 hands.
You're not kidding. Golden tilefish, giant gray tilefish, queen snapper, blackfin snapper, long-tailed bass, glass-eye snapper, some really exotic species. Then we went up on the edge and fished all night, caught some monster red grouper, trophy mutton snapper. How was that blackfin tuna bite?
Off the chain.
You ain't kidding, dude. That was absolutely sick. So we're just getting ready to get set up on our second day. Stick around and let's see what today brings us. Let's do it. Woo! Going down, first drop of the day. Usually start off a little bit shallower, work our way deeper as the morning progresses and the sun climbs higher in the sky. Even though these fish live so deep, the sunlight really does affect how well they bite. And the brighter it is, the better the bite. This area, Pulley Ridge, 120 to 140 miles off the beach, ultra deep water coral reef, 600 to over 1,000 feet deep. Marine biologists are baffled as how coral thrives in water so deep. The area is somewhat protected. You can't anchor out here, of course, because it is so deep. And because it's so far off the coast, very, very few people make it out this far. Very few recreational boaters, no commercial fishermen. There's just a small handful of people that have actually ever fished Pulley Ridge.
On the board, folks.
He's got a double coming up. I'm hooked up. Pulley Ridge deep dropping, baby. All the way. Yellow edge grouper, very, very similar to the snowy grouper, but I think you can clearly see why that fish is called a yellow edge. If you look right at those beautiful colors on the tips of his fins there. They'll average 5 to 10 pounds. Just a gorgeous fish and absolutely delicious on the dinner table. Let's get this baby on ice and get another one. Remember guys, this deep drop fishing, really to be successful at this requires consistency, but it also requires finesse. You know, it's not as simple as just on and off with these electric reels. They've got drags, they've got variable speeds, and you've got to use the equipment to your advantage. Right now we've got a pretty good bite going on, a lot of snowy groupers coming up, some yellow edge groupers coming up. I'm on my way down, just landed a grouper. So what I did is I just hit the bottom here, and we're at about, I'm gonna say 550 or so right now. And monitoring the line, got the line between my fingers here, thumb on the spool with the reel in free spool, because as we're falling off the edge, in case it gets a little bit deeper, I can let out a little bit more line. I want to keep that rig right in the strike zone. And when I detect a strike, I like to give them a second to eat the bait before I lock it up and reel up the slack. And tell you what, 99% of the time, there's a nice grouper there, 99% of the time, that VMC circle hook gets them in the corner of the mouth every time. Now, there are no guarantees in fishing, but this is almost a guarantee.
There he is. Color. What do we got?
Looks like 2 snowies. Nice job.
I love these things. I don't know if Mike showed you guys, but check out these freaking teeth, man. Big fangs on the bottom. It's a nice big gullet, eating whatever we can throw down there.
The award-winning Z Performance line from CV raises the bar. It's not just fast. It's not just fuel efficient. The CV-Z is the entire package. It offers the perfect balance, safe, predictable handling during hard turns and at high speed. And most importantly, the Z stays on plane at lower speeds, so it can comfortably handle anything Mother Nature can dish out. Experience the exhilarating ride of the CV-Z. Schedule a sea trial today.
So, you're looking for a place to go on vacation, where the water is warm and the nights are hot. A place to remember, a place to get lost, or blend in with the crowd. A place that defines your individuality. A place to test your skill at something new. A place that feels like home away from home. Visit Jacksonville, Florida.
Chaos is tragic. Chaos can be awesome.
Yo, another one on, another one on! 3 on, baby!
With Chaos Fishing, it's your rod, your way. Quality components and personalized service from a legendary builder equal the right rod at the right price every time. Shop online for a complete selection of serious fishing equipment. Or visit Chaos's new superstore and receive a free t-shirt with every rod purchase. Chaos Fishing, gear matters.
Underwater Fish Light adds a beautiful glow to your waterline while attracting fish for both viewing and sporting pleasure. You will be amazed by the amount of life in the waterways behind your home. And if you don't live on the water, Underwater Fish Light has a portable system that's perfect for night fishing and exploring from your boat. See for yourself what lies just below the surface with Underwater Fish Light. Fish guaranteed.
Hey guys, welcome back to Florida Sport Fishing TV. If you're just joining us, we're aboard the Yankee Captains. We're at a pulley ridge, well over 100 miles into the Gulf outside of Key West. Doing some daytime deep dropping out here on some of these ultra deep water reefs, 600, 800, 900 feet. And right now we are crushing the groupers. Oh, pulling one up right now. Gosh, so much fun. I mean, if you don't love this, it's literally, are you tight? Yep, Carlos is hooked up. We're on a great drift right now. Beautiful conditions, nice slow drift, maybe half a knot. You get your bait to the bottom, and you're getting wrecked. Double floaters. For bait, we're primarily fishing squid and fresh bonita. This is not your ordinary trip. It really isn't. This is
special.
Out of the ordinary.
It's special, man. Something was scrapping down there. Must have been that tile on the bottom.
I got something coming.
Nice tile, man. Very, very nice tile. That's a pulley ridge tile right there. Yes, sir.
Woo, baby.
That's a nice tile.
Yeah. Donkey cheddar. Oh, now you're gonna do this to me again? Yeah, look at that. See? He's cooperating. Look at the abalone by his eyeballs. You guys can see that? Zoom in on there a little bit. Beautiful color. Pretty yummy stuff. Sweet. Let's go down there and catch another one. Watch out, he's gonna bite your foot off.
Got him coming. Got another 100 or so revolutions. And I'll tell you, you certainly can come out here on a day trip, but you really want to spend a couple of days out here, 2 or 3 days. And that's why we hop on the Yankee Captains. Small little gray tilefish here, and a beautiful scamp. Absolutely great fish, one of the best eating fish. Look at the beautiful pattern on that fish. And these scamps will average 3 to 8 pounds. You'll catch some bigger ones, up to 10 to 12 pounds, some monsters, but the average is 5 pounds or so. Cool looking fish, huh, Carlos?
Pretty.
Yeah. All right, let's get this guy on ice and drop back down again. The bite's on, and I'm anxious to get hooked up again.
Pros Tip, presented by Pelagic High Performance Offshore Gear, official apparel of Florida Sport Fishing TV.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode's Pros Tip. I'd like to show you how to rig the perfect pulley ridge deep drop rig in 3 easy steps. Step 1 is to create your branch lines, and I like to do these in advance, and you can tie a lot of them and rig a bunch of them so it's easier to put together some final rigs. I start by crimping a 9/0 hook onto one end of a 12-inch branch line. The next thing I do is on the other end of the branch, I crimp on a sleeve swivel, but first I slide a little glow bleed right down in between the two. Step 2 of the process is to create the trunk line. I take a 5 or 6 foot piece of 150-pound test leader material. I crimp a very small loop in one end. This is what's going to be attached to my actual snap swivel. On the opposite end of my trunk line, I've got a larger loop crimped on, and this is where my sash weight is going to be affixed. So I like to keep that loop a little bit larger. However, prior to creating this loop, what I've done is I slid my 2 branches right up onto my trunk line with those sleeve swivels. I slid them right on there, ready to go. The final step of the process is simply crimping on your branches at even intervals onto your main trunk line. I like to keep one of them fairly close to the bottom so the bait is almost sitting on the bottom, and you can just simply crimp on that little sleeve swivel, and that fixes that branch into position. It's not going to slide up that leader, okay? Next thing I do is I take my second hook, and I like this one to be higher up off the bottom, so there's one bait laying on the bottom and one bait fluttering 3 or 4 feet off the bottom. And I crimp that one into position, and boom, I'm done. That's it, it's that simple. All you gotta do is bait up, drop down, and catch fish. I got one coming. I might even have 2 on here. Headshot right in the brain. Kill shot.
That's a conservation shot.
Monster gray tilefish out here. You are not going to catch gray tilefish anywhere larger than, than the ones that you're going to catch out here. Here in Pulley Ridge that are not being cooperative. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Carlos. Right there, baby. Like that. Just like that.
Yeah, I got one coming. Just like that.
Hey, welcome back to my fishing show. The other guy that normally does this, Mike, he's not available right now. Once again, it's the Home Fishing Network. I'm fishing in your home.
The Mercury Verado, outstanding corrosion protection, proven reliability.
Yeah.
And it comes with all this. Meet Tom from customer support. Whoa, he's a hugger.
Not really into that, Tom, thank you.
This is Nick from field testing, runs these babies thousands of hours.
They're solid. Nick?
This is Cheryl and Bobby, our prop engineer. He turns horsepower into performance. Oh, and the rest of the gang's here.
It's good to have Mercury behind you. Meet the rest of the team at mercurymarine.com.
Tom.
The hugger.
Introducing SeaDeck, a shock-absorbent, non-skid material manufactured from UV-protected foam specifically formulated for marine applications. SeaDeck's comfortable and durable surface protects your deck, reduces noise, and improves the look and value of any boat. Available in a range of colors, SeaDeck is fully customizable and easy to apply with a marine-grade peel and stick adhesive. Visit SeaDeck.com for a complete line of retail products. Surprisingly affordable, incredibly versatile. Tired of empty coolers? Book an overnight trip aboard the 100-foot Yankee Captains to the world-famous dry Tortugas and catch trophy snapper, grouper, king mackerel, and more. Fishing these rich waters for 25 years, let Captain Greg Mercurio and his dedicated crew put you on a hot bite. Fish around the clock or relax on the spacious upper deck. With full galley and huge fish boxes, the only thing you'll need to bring is your appetite for action. Now sailing from Key West, Florida, year-round.
The Bubba Blade makes filleting fish faster, easier, and safer. Check this out. The Bubba Blade is super sharp and has a super grip.
You can feel everything with this knife. It's really nice.
The Bubba Blade is the only fillet knife you're ever going to need. So check out our website, BubbaBlade.com, and order your Bubba Blade today.
Another species we catch out here, Kitty Mitchell.
Is that a grouper, Matt?
That is a group of, yes sir, fine eating fish.
This is hardcore bottom fishing from beginning to end, daytime, nighttime. You gotta really be dedicated to do this.
What's really cool is the bonitas that we're using for bait. When you get a good chunk of their skin, they're nice and hardy baits. So, I mean, I've caught literally 4 or 5 fish on the same piece of bait, which is just incredible. I mean, that's awesome. Sweet, thank you, sir.
Another fatty, I don't know what it is, but I mean, as soon as I hit the bottom, Carlos, thing got crushed.
Right away?
Literally. I mean, I couldn't even lock up the reel. There it is.
There's color. Looking like another grouper. That's a nice grouper. What is that, yellow edge? That's a yellow edge, dude. Nice yellow edge. Very nice. Quality yellow edge is this strip, for sure.
That's a nice yellow edge.
Yellow edge. It's a pretty fish.
Look at them eyes, dude, like golf balls. Literally.
Yeah.
Let's take a break for a second. Check out our rigging station, and I'll show you the tackle that we're using to catch these fish.
Rigging Station, presented by Diamond Fishing Products, makers of the finest monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
Hey guys, just want to spend a minute and talk to you real quick about the exact tackle that we were fishing here today at Pulley Ridge, doing all of this exceptional deep dropping. We've got a 7-foot Chaos rod rated for 30 to 60 pound line. Rod's matched to a Daiwa Mega Twin 750, just an ultra light to medium duty deep drop outfit, power assist, perfect for this type of fishing. Reels loaded with 50-pound braid. We've got a top shot about 50 feet of 80-pound diamond high catch. From there, right to a diamond fishing ball bearing 200-pound swivel. The swivel, of course, is where we attach our rig and our little LP strobe light. You need that light. Without a light, no bites. So it's really a big help. The rig itself is pretty standard. You know, we've tied them ourselves. It's 150-pound mono. It's about 6 feet long. It's a 3-hook rig. You can certainly fish 2-hook rigs. 9.0 VMC inline circle hooks, tournament circle hooks. The absolute perfect hook for this fishery. Listen, don't get fancy. If you want to come out here and catch fish, do it the right way. Like I said, a 2-hook rig is absolutely perfect. A 3-hook rig will work. You don't need anything more than that. 2 to 4 pounds of lead is all you're going to need. Fish only as much lead as you need to get to the bottom and hold the bottom. It's really that simple. We've talked a lot about bait. We've talked a lot about the technique. You've seen it all come together many times with all of the fish that we caught. Do it right and you'll stay tight.
There he is. There's my yellow edge.
Nice.
That made the whole trip right there for me.
Yeah, baby.
I was just waiting for that one, yeah.
Nice fish.
Yes, sir. Now, and he's chopping up my, with those rakers. He just carved me up pretty good. I call them yellow edge because that big streak of line right there on top of their dorsal, that's beautiful. And their pec fins. That's one of the coolest grouper out here. Look at that. That is some nasty gnarliness right there. Pretty fish.
You know why that fish is red? Because that deep red completely dissipates, so that fish down deep is completely invisible.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's an absolutely perfect predator.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wife's gonna love this.
Are you ready to get hooked up? Florida Sport Fishing is the #1 resource for the latest tips, tricks, tactics, and techniques for inshore and offshore. Each issue is jam-packed with useful articles, easy-to-follow illustrations, and award-winning photography. Only $30 for 2 years. For immediate home delivery, visit floridasportfishing.com/TV. Subscribe today and receive a free shirt and Florida Sport Fishing Hoorag.
Want more power and increased towing capacity? California Customs goes beyond the hitch. Let us transform your truck into the ultimate tow vehicle. 2- and 4-wheel drive, California Customs does it all. Towing accessories and load control systems, lift and leveling kits, custom wheels and tires, performance upgrades, toolboxes, and bed covers, plus all of your audio, lighting, and security needs. California Customs. Let us make your vehicle what you really wanted all along.
What if navigating was as simple as touch and go? It is that simple. The world's first multi-touch MFD chart plotter, Navnet TZ Touch.
Florida Sport Fishing has been proudly presented by Fishity, the maps to plan, the tools to catch, the option to brag. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price. Rugged Shark, technical footwear designed for angling and boating enthusiasts. Frigid Rigid, from 35 to 300 quarts, the finest coolers and freezers on the water. Salt Life, ask for them by name and see what you've been missing.
Spectacular out here in Pulley Ridge. Beautiful fish.
There you go, you got yours coming. That's the way to do it, boys, right there.
There's one drop.
3 fish. That right there is what it's all about. Monster tilefish, monster yellow edge grouper, Pulley Ridge, 150 miles out in the Gulf, 600 feet of water, and that is what you're gonna get right there. Doesn't get any better than that. Not when it comes to bottom fishing. 2 fish, you know, 2 really similar but very different fish. They primarily live in different habitats. These blue line tiles here primarily live in mud and dig burrows, whereas the groupers are more structure oriented. Yet you can drop down a rig and catch both of them side by side. Explain that. And when I tell you Pulley Ridge is a unique place, now you know why.
There they are. Boy. Yeah, buddy. Pulley Ridge. Where dreams become reality.
Where deep drop dreams come true.
Right. That's a good fish. Looking like a dandy.
Nice
grouper, dude. Nice. Nice big yellow edge. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Stupid. It's a fatty. I love this grouper. It's so pretty and cool looking. Look at that thing. That's why they call them yellow edge, buddy. You got a fish on too?
Dude, I got a pig.
Do you?
Pig.
Well, let's compare. I'm waiting for you. You know, I'm pretty confident right here.
Oh, this is just a slob. Oh, stop it. I am gonna win this. I am going to win this fight.
You're gonna what?
Win this, dude.
You're gonna win this?
Dude, this
You're in it for the
is
long haul?
a
Tighten your
fish.
drag a little
Here,
bit.
dude,
I mean, seriously.
You want to fight your fish?
You're
You want to fight
babysitting.
your fish?
Mine's on the deck.
Don't worry about your
Yours
fish.
isn't
Don't worry
on the
about
deck
my
yet.
fish, dude. Worry about
Mine's
your
right
fish.
there.
Go
Look
where?
behind
Go
you.
go pet your
Look
fish,
behind
dude.
you.
Go touch your fish.
Look behind you.
Go
dude.
go
It's right
go
there.
caress it. Go take
Okay?
care of it.
It's right there.
Go.
It's fine.
Go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Woo! Look at that one. Nice. That's right. You want to,
You know what?
You want to do a little comparison shopping?
Let's do it. Your hook broke.
Luckily, when it was in the boat.
I got my hook back.
Oh, suddenly there's new rules.
I don't know, man.
Are you kidding me, dude?
I don't know.
I mean, are you kidding me? How about that right there for a Pulley Ridge Yellow Edge Grouper Duo? Ugh, monsters.
That's Grouper Dynamo City
right
there,
baby.
man. Whew.
It's a great ending to an absolutely epic trip.
You reckon I can make tuna fish out of this?
Yeah.
The next business I'm going to open up is going to be the Homeboy Fishing Network. For a small price, I will catch your fish and mail them to you.
To learn more about the tactics and techniques seen on today's show, and to subscribe to Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, visit floridasportfishing.com and get hooked up.